It's a wrap. 2018 is officially over, and I am super excited. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Mike. Welcome to Mojo Grip. So today's video, I'm just going to talk about the year, okay? Mainly on this channel. When I think of how this year started, I had a goal in mind, and my number one goal was to grow this Mojo Grip channel. And thank you all, everybody around the world who's watched, shared, commented on my videos. I'm so grateful for that. But I feel like this year was a learning experience for me personally. I think the coolest thing that happened this year was that I got a feel of, to me, a hidden world in aviation, which is the experimental airplane category. And I thought I was airplane crazy, and I met so many more people out there who are even more airplane nuts than I am. So that's the coolest thing that happened this year. I remember one of the first interviews I did was with Bill, who was building a Zenith. Okay, this was a retired veteran, and he was building a Zenith 701. You guys probably have seen that video. If you haven't, I'm gonna leave all the links to the videos that I mentioned here. So I remember interviewing Bill, and then a couple of months later, I interviewed another Bill who had already built his RV-10, and that was a super dope experience. Thank you to everybody that allowed me to check out the airplanes. Also, that video, you probably have seen it already. And months later, I interviewed another Bill, which this is weird. I think there's just Bill, and if you're looking for pilots, or if you want your kid to become a pilot, just name him Bill. Okay, so I interviewed Bill early in the year. Checked out the Vance RV. That's one of my favorite airplanes that I covered this year. And then also, the biggest aviation event, as you guys know, Oshkosh. This was my first time going ever. So I was like a kid at the candy store. The legs didn't get no love because you had to do a lot of walking, but it was well worth it. Because I mean, you see so many airplanes. It's just endless, and it's called the Mecca of airplanes for a reason. Okay, and if you guys have never been to Oshkosh, try and make it a goal for 2019. Come down, check it out. It's an amazing event, and you probably won't even be able to see everything. It's just so much stuff to do. Okay, and that was back in, I believe that was during the summer. This year, and then September I had a chance to check out an airplane that I've been personally excited about, which was the Saberwing, another Bill. Okay, so and if you guys know Bill Clapp, he's the founder of Azalea Aircraft, or Azalea Aviation, sorry, and I had an opportunity to check out the Saberwing. This is a two-seater experimental airplane that you can build, finish between 40 and 50 grand. It was an amazing experience. I got a factory tour, which was really cool. And I just thought, man, maybe I could build this airplane. Obviously, it has to meet my own mission. So checking out the Saberwing was really cool. I met a lot of really good people. And sadly, you know, we had a tragic loss this year, guys. One of the builders that I met on my visit to Azalea, his name was Larry. A few weeks ago, actually just a week ago, crashed his airplane, and that was just, it's still devastating to even talk about it. So we lost a pilot, a friend, and if you met Larry in person, he's very gentle, and you can tell he loves what he does. He loved that airplane, and sadly on a Tuesday morning he took off and never made it back. Now typically, you know, when I make videos about accident reports on this channel, and usually when I read or when I hear of an accident, you know, I feel some type of way, because first, you know, here's another pilot who lost their lives doing something, the same thing that you do, but also for me, I feel like it's never really hit home. And in this case, because I knew the person and I met the person, it was shocking when I heard about it. So this was a little different. So you guys, please keep your prayers up for Larry and his family. Right now, the unofficial report is that he may have been practicing some aerobatics in the airplane. but we're also waiting for the official report as to what really happened. And once that comes out, I'll update you guys as to what happens. And then after September, oh, actually on that same trip to Sabre Wing, I had an opportunity. I was in Florida. I stopped by Viking Engines, which is one of the companies also that I've been fascinated about. I've been hearing about Viking for so long, watched a lot of their videos, and it was a really cool opportunity to actually meet the team in person and see what they do. And so you guys, if you're not familiar with Viking aircraft engines, they basically convert Honda and Mitsubishi engines for flying. And according to the founder that I spoke to, there's really not much conversion going on. It's more like an easy swap. Although I'm sure there are some basic modification going on, but he said to me that there's nothing really complex about it. So you guys check out that video. I did a series of interviews with him. That was amazing. I had an opportunity to also check out some really cool amphibian airplanes. And I'm planning actually for 2019 to see more amphibian airplane, because that was my first time. The Super Patrol was my first experience flying an airplane over water, not over water, on water, an airplane that could land on water. And that was such, it was such an exciting experience, because I remember the feeling I got when we landed on the water. It felt so cushioned, so much softer than landing on concrete. So if you've never flown an airplane and landed on water, I think you should try it out. It's a different experience totally. Another favorite aircraft I covered this year was the Mosquito Helicopter. Now this trip was more of a redeemer for me, because I had covered this aircraft years ago at a convention in California, but it was not up to par, and you guys let me know that. It was like a 2-minute video. I just uploaded it, got a ton of views, and then I read all those comments. So I knew that I wanted to redeem myself and cover this this helicopter properly. So I had an opportunity to check out Composite Effects, who are the main manufacturer and builders of this aircraft, and that trip was amazing. I got to see how the helicopter is built, which I put on video for you guys, and also we saw a demo flight. We got a run around of the cockpit flow. So a lot of really exciting stuff happened this year, and for sure the Mosquito was one of my favorite, if not my favorite, aircraft that I covered this year. And then post my first Florida trip, I had a chance to check out some business airplane at the NBA convention down in Orlando. I have some of that stuff on video for you guys as well. So now it's the end of the year. I don't even know how many videos we did this year, but what I tried to do honestly was I just made a list of all of the airplanes that you guys required for me to interview or for me to review. And I tried my best. I tried my best to get as many as possible. Obviously, it's not cheap, because a lot of these aircraft are not close to me. I have to travel out of state to get them. And speaking of, I want to use this opportunity to thank all of my patrons, everyone who's contributed and supported the channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you have not joined my Patreon yet, please check out patreon.com/MojoGrip and contribute, because every dollar helps. It helps in my traveling expenses for the most part. Again, a lot of the aircraft that I cover are out of state, so I have to travel, book flights, room and board, all of that good stuff. It costs money. So and also my equipment. One of the things that actually happened this year was that I changed my camera. And I don't know if you guys can tell over time, if you saw a lot of the early videos that I had on the channel, perhaps maybe you noticed the difference in quality. So right now I'm using a newer camera that shoots in 4K. I also invested in getting some audio equipment, which I hope I'm getting better at. See, all of this stuff I had to, it's all learning for me. I haven't done this before, so I think one of the cool things this year was that I learned, or I'm learning to be a YouTuber. So yeah, all of this money goes into it, so you guys please contribute on Patreon. That would help greatly, okay, as we move into 2019. Now, lastly, the most amazing thing that happened in 2018 is the growth of Mojo Grip. I remember starting the year, we were probably around 800 subscribers, and today, as I'm making this video, we're post 48,000 subscribers. So the channel has grown 6 times over. And again, that's thanks to you guys. Everyone who's watching, commenting, sharing the videos, thank you so much for doing that. And the goal for 2019 is to grow even further. I told you guys if I hit 50,000 subscribers that I would consider doing YouTube full time, and it looks like it's getting close to that. So thank you all so much for supporting the channel. 2018 has been amazing. For those of you out there who are still contemplating on learning how to fly, start right now. Start right now. Stop watching my videos and just go get a demo flight already. And you know, you can always contact me if you need help. You can reach out to me through YouTube or just directly through email, mike@mojogrip.net. Also, you can find me on Instagram or Facebook. And by the way, guys, join the Facebook page. It's all Mojo Grip, and Instagram, it's Mojo Grip. That's the handle. Okay, so make sure you join. And also, you can join the website newsletter, which is mojogrip.net. Just sign up your email. It's free, and you get instant update whenever I'm uploading new content or I'm making plans to review an airplane or check out an airplane. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your comments below. Let me know which videos were your favorite for 2018, and expect a video upload on Tuesday or Thursday. Okay, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.